So we've already learned before that matter is anything that takes up space, right? So everything that takes up space has matter. But we can go even deeper than that. Everything that has matter has atoms, because atoms are the building blocks of matter. So, talk with the people at your table. Just talk about what building blocks are. I hear Legos, yeah. Anything else? What?
Singing so much for me.
Okay, well, good. We're not singing anymore. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So what did we say are some types of building blocks? Come on, shout it out. I heard something out there.
I talk about
Legos.
tiles.
Legos. I hear Legos. I hear Legos. Like these, Legos. Building blocks. Atoms are in everything. If you look at water, it's got atoms in it, right? It's got two different types of atoms. It's got hydrogen and oxygen. You take those both separately, put them together, they make H2O, which is water. Water is used to put out fires, right? But if you take, sometimes, but water can be used to put out fire, right? But if you take the two building blocks of it, hydrogen and oxygen, you separate them, you have hydrogen gas, oxygen gas, they actually make fires worse. They can start fires, and they can make them like burn a lot faster. But then you put them together, and it makes something that gets rid of fires, that extinguishes fires and puts it out. It's just all about how you put these atoms together. There's a bunch of different ways you can put them together, different combinations. They do so many things. These are literally the building blocks of all matter. So, looking at the atom, what did we say are the different parts of the atom? What is one part of the atom? I heard, yes, the nucleus. What goes into the nucleus? Proton and, perfect, yeah, protons and the neutrons. What's the other part besides protons and neutrons? Electrons. So, looking at protons, neutrons, and electrons, we have different charges for each. Protons, neutrons, and electrons all have a different charge. Why don't you talk to the people at your table and try to decide which one has a positive charge, no charge, and a negative charge. Talk to the people at your table, figure it out. It was in the story.
There you go.
Like the positive, negative thingy?
Yep, so the charge, yep. It's positive, negative, and neutral thing. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look back here. Voices off, eyes back here. Quick, give me 5. So we have protons. What charge is a proton? Positive. Positive is a proton. What about neutron? So it's neutral, right? Neutral. There we go, neutral. No charge. Finally, electron, what do we got? Negative, negative. There we go. So protons are positive, neutrons have no charge, they're neutral, and electrons are negatively charged. Where, I heard it before, but where do you find protons and neutrons? The nucleus, right? Protons and neutrons both hang out in the nucleus, which is the center of the atom. It contains protons and neutrons. Where do you find electrons? Around, right? So, does anybody remember the vocab word we used? It was on the back, it was above your song. Not the nucleus, it's around the nucleus. So they're in atoms. But looking at the picture of the atom, what does it say is around the nucleus? Maybe we have to sing it again. What does that say? Say it louder, Aiden. Orbits. So electrons hang out in orbits around the nucleus. They've got different numbered orbits. You might have orbital 1, orbital 2. But the main thing to know is that electrons are only hanging out in those orbits. These orbits are around the nucleus, and they are where the electrons are located.